Nishigant Dubeji is not here. He was just mentioning that this is a innovative finding on the part of the ministry and the government in bringing out such a bill. But I have gone through the 1925 Carriage of Goods by Sea Bill 1925 and the renovated or the new bill which is now for the consideration. There is no changes in the bill, only one particular change is there in the bill. That pertinent change is very alarming also. That is why I would like to seek your indulgence in this regard. That is clause 9 of the bill. All other provisions are of the provisions of the same bill of 1925, and another change which you have made, a cosmetic change has been made in clause 2. That is applicable rules here. There it is rules which are applicable. This is the only difference there. Almost all other provisions are more or less same. Then what is the clause 9? I would like to stress on clause 9. It is very alarming and has to be this is excess powers on the part of the government. So clause 9, if the central government is satisfied that is necessary or expedient to do so, it may by notification amend the schedule. Chairman sir, you may kindly see the government of India, the executive is getting the authority to amend the schedule. What is the schedule? The schedule is very, very important. That is applicable rules relating to bills of lading, in which there are 9 articles. In these rules, there are 9 articles are there. Without having the concurrence of the parliament, without coming before the parliament for approval, the government is getting excess powers so as to change the schedule of the act. Means power, arbitrary and discretionary power is being vested with the government by means of this act. That is the basic difference between 1925 Act and the 2025 Act. It is being recasted or repealed and reenacted. This is the difference for which I am seeking an explanation from the Honourable Minister. It is not subordinate legislation. Subordinate legislation means the government or the executive is not getting arbitrary power to amend the schedule as well as amend the act. Means it is excess subordinate legislation is being provided. That is the reason by which this bill is brought in the time of that a pre-independent legislation has to be made as post-independent legislation, and the colonial era legislation has to be abolished and a new legislation has to be brought in. That is the intention behind it, getting more power to the central government. That is the number one issue. So regarding the number 2 is regarding clause 6 of the bill. I would like to just to clarify the doubt, I would like to seek the explanation or clarification from the Honourable Minister. Clause 6, Article 6 of the applicable rules are in relation to a carriage of goods by sea in sailing ships carrying goods from any port of India to any other port, whether in or outside India. And coming to clause B, clause B is the carriage of goods by sea in ships carrying goods from a port in India notified in this behalf to a port in Sri Lanka specified in the notification. I would like to seek the clarification from the Honourable Minister why Sri Lanka is specifically mentioned. Because, I am concluding, sir, from any Indian port to any port, even within the country or outside the country, that is clause A of the bill, clause A of clause 6 of the bill, and clause B of clause 6 says that in Sri Lanka in particular. I would like to know what is the reasoning for particularly mentioning as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. With this observation, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to intervene in this debate. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Manjaniya Shri Vishal Patil ji.
Thank you for the opportunity, Chairman, sir. So while I understand the need of the government to try and update all new bills, the ancient colonial bills, 100 saal purana bill change karna hai, I have not understood why they do not want to put effort in trying to drafting something new. Now you had that, if you